Greetings entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Kick Around Kingdom, where in this video I want to go ahead and check out this interesting thing over here where there's the FARERS of the Faraway Sea, and apparently this has its own story, but there's also something connected to it which I think is like the Glorious Voyage, but this has to do with supply missions, and I was thinking like, well, what do I do first, the Great Voyage or do I do the story, which I think I want to do a portion of the story first, and then after that I'm probably going to make the next video about the Glorious Voyage, because there's a lot of things to see about this update. Because the Glorious Voyage sounds like a really fun game mode, but the story may seem interesting just so I can get some lore on the actual cookies themselves. And plus there's my cookie stuff, there's arcade arena stuff, there's normal arena stuff. It's just a big old fun basket of stuff. So that's great. So with that being said, I first want to say that while going through these cutscenes, and by that I mean, going, through a cutscene or making slight commentary or whatever, and after cutscenes, whatever, I'm going to be reading comments of the video, is Lemon Cookie shockingly good, which is an overview video, and if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read other videos, then feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, from community to creator and creator to community, creator to community and community to creator, and we each, stick to ourselves or whatever, then that's all that matters at the end of the day. So quickly before I go ahead and get jumping into the story, there's a quick comment from Hi, now goodbye. That's actually their name, saying, I really do like Lemon Cookie. The simplistic design made me bring back old memories of Cookie Run, but Lime Cookie excited me the most for this update. I could get that. Both excited me. In fact, all the Citrus Squad excited me, but Lime Cookie is also one that's just like, good, because, come on, how could you hate the Lime Cookie song? And also, Elizabeth Fox left a comment saying, I got a Kick Around Kingdom ad before this. It's working. And lastly, before we jump into the story, Marshadow Activities just says, question of the day, Lyman. Nom? You ever heard of a Lyman? They taste very swell. Anyway, let's just get to this from the... Let's get ahead to this. Soda Islands Ahoy. FARERS of the Faraway Seas. Check out the adventures of the two great merchants, a Jagay Cookie and Manju Cookie. My question is, are they going to be rivals, or are they just like partners? Well, let's read up on that with the first thing saying, mysterious ships. The tropical Soda Islands have been hit by a storm, stopping traders from entering. Just as the cookies were having trouble getting the goods they needed, two great trade ships dock. Well, let's hope they can survive.
Your king is bored. It's been days without new subjects. None, not even a speck of flour.
I mean, to be fair, let's just pray that Mystic Flower isn't around anymore.
Well, the storms lately have put all sailing to a stop. My canoe was badly battered in the last storm, and I can't even fix it. We've run out of supplies, let alone newcomers.
You think if it was battered it'd be stronger, but I know it means damage battered, not covered in flour.
My subjects are growing worried by the day. But I can fix up your canoe. Just give me 1 minute. Ta-da! Feast your eyes on this royal vessel, HMS Custard the Third. I hereby grant it to you.
HMS? What if it means Himes? I feel so honored.
I don't think I can use this. Thanks anyways. The ships will start arriving once the weather clears up, I'm sure.
With new subjects, yes?
Of course! Anytime now. Look! Right on cue!
Whoa, those are big ones.
I've never seen ships like that before. I wonder where they hail from.
That storm came out of nowhere.
Aye, the waters have been finicky lately. Thankfully, the ship and our wares are intact, ma'am.
The sooner we arrive at the Republic, the better. No, safety comes first. Moor at the nearest port and inspect the ship.
Whew, what a storm. Any casualties?
Some got seasick, but we're all good, sir.
Oh, thank heavens. Now, let's check our wares. After all, we won't make much with damaged goods. Judging by the weather, we'll be arriving later than expected. How are we going to make up for the delay?
What a peculiar batch. They must have arrived to swear allegiance to me and my kingdom.
That's a big crew getting out of that ship.
They have a lot of crates and boxes. I wonder what's inside. I want to see. Royal decree.
Oh, is this pipsqueak? Does he want to take a look at our wares?
He's not a pipsqueak, he's a king. Treat him nicely.
Oh, a young customer wearing a paper crown. Not my usual clientele.
Whoa, there's so much cool stuff. What are you all wearing? Do you want to join my kingdom?
Again, you've never heard of the Chage Guild before?
Jage Guild. Bunch of backwater peddlers. The Manju Guild, on the other hand, is famous across the world.
Ooh, I knew it. They're rivals. They're straight up rivals.
Today? Manju? Doesn't ring a bell. What about you, Mango Cookie?
Same here. What? You two have never heard of us. Where on Earthbread did we end up?
Y'all never heard of the Manju Guild? You know, the guild that trades everything and anything imaginable?
All right, enough yapping. Didn't I order you to inspect the ship for any damages?
Right. Apologies, Captain.
An unplanned detour leads to an unplanned shore leave. How marvelous.
Apologies, sir. We'll get back to work right away.
Whoa! Those two know how to run a crew!
Indeed. They are worthy to be my subjects. All right. Ahem. Welcome, my new faithful servants.
Huh?
Are you talking to us?
Yup, for I am the greatest king on all of Earthbread. Custard, Cookie the Third.
Is that so?
Well.
Looks like your title doesn't surprise them. Ha! Why would they be? You're looking at the leader of the Chage Guild herself.
By the way, apparently the term is Jage. Is it Chage? I guess Jage.
Many accomplished cookies line up to meet our captain. Once, she was even invited to have tea with a real king.
I'm a real king, too.
Throw that guy overboard. Do it.
Oh, yeah? Let me tell you about our guildmaster Manju Cookie.
Yeah, Manju. That's how you say that.
There were kings who practically begged for a deal with our leader.
I said I'm a real king, too.
A king, You really can't judge a book by its cover. Looks like our young master has some coins to spend after all. Ah, yes. Yes, your royal majesty. What is it that you desire? We have everything imaginable and more.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Jage kind of, they strike me as the one who's, more... How do I say this? Abrupt and insertive? But Manju is, the one that's alright, if I just side with them, if I believe what they believe, I could probably get a good deal off of them.
You see, our ships cannot leave your domain until the repairs are completed. So why not make the best of it? Your Majesty, have a look at our fantastic wares.
Oh, so that's how you want to play it. You lot, bring out the good stuff.
Whoa.
I've never seen anything like this.
A mysterious spot, huh? I guess that's the equivalent of the bunny tunnel. I'm assuming if there's 5, I'm assuming it's going to be actually, who the pleb would be the 5th person? Because, okay, here's what I can understand. It will be obviously Manju Cookie and Jage Cookie, but Jagai? I'm not gonna get used to that. And I think the other two would be Custard Cookie the 3rd and Mango Cookie, but who the pleb would be the 5th one? Because there's 5 available. Because it says for this first one, spend 10 turns in the glorious voyage. Oh wait, there's no cookie associated with this. It's voyage log day something. Violent weather has been churning the seas to late. Or as of late. What is happening on this continent? I don't know, but that worries me. But we have to spend 10 turns in the glorious voyage. Voyage. Interesting. Anyway, there is another mission here being specific request, but before we go that route, let's read some comments because I'm curious. There's one from Draco, which is kind of long, but it says, I absolutely love Lemon. He's chill and his design may be simple, but it's perfectly fitting for his ingredient. Definitely like more subtle details when it comes to designs. I do like how they reference the fact that he was made in a lab, especially since they sometimes tend to forget the backstories of their own characters. But I also really like the relationship charts in Kingdom, because Lemon would definitely be friends with Black Lemonade. A great video as always. Or you really wish they had relationship charts. I could understand that. Aren't they doing something with like relationships and stuff like that at some point, like with gifts and stuff like that in Kingdom? Because wasn't something leaked about like certain voice lines? I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Also, Gooseberry Gal left a comment saying, question of the day, I love Lemon Cookie. Haven't read the Kingdom story yet, but I love him anyway. He's the only Cookie I have the Grand Champions League costume for, and I love his gameplay in OvenBreak. I hope he gets a costume in Kingdom soon. It's actually ironic because he's the only Cookie that I don't have the Grand Champions League costume for. Because I failed in round 1. That was not a good time in my life. Anywho, let's move on to the next story being a specific request. Look at all these goods stored on the ships. Custard Kicker III asked the merchants if they can find some items for him. So, I'm assuming in the screenshot is either just 2 certain items that they want to get, or it's like a representation of Manju Guild or the Jagay Guild. That's what I'm thinking. But, come on, they gotta do the task for the king. Come on, why would you not?
Now. Feast your eyes.
Wow, what is this? A snack?
Oh, they look like... You know what they look like? What are those snacks called? They're like these Hostess snacks. Swiss rolls? They look like Swiss rolls.
Red Bean Delight. Shaped like a Kulfi monkey paw.
No, okay, it's just beans.
Legend says it'll grant you 3 small wishes when you eat it. Don't you want to take a bite?
Not bad. But one bite, and it's gone. I've got something that'll last you forever.
Oh, how bold of you to say. Until I eat what you have.
Oh, and what's this?
Maybe I shouldn't eat that thing.
This is called a butterfly light, kid. It flies ahead, illuminating the darkness.
Wow, amazing. Where did you get all these goods?
The guild of this size trades in all corners of the world. That's why we've got the best wares on all of Earthbread.
Really? Have you been to other kingdoms? What are they like? Are they different from ours?
Aye, none of them are alike. Take the nearest archipelago, for example. One island is a beach paradise, but the one next door is an erupting volcano. We barely made it out in one piece.
Who's gonna buy their... Well, maybe mellow sauce, but like, what?
Oh, that sounds scary.
When are you gonna sell to them? Lemonade?
That's nothing compared to what we've been through. Have you heard of giant cookivorous plants? We met one, and even managed to extract its highly valuable pollen.
What are you trying to sell to them? Fertilizer?
What? I demand to know more.
Ha! Don't make me laugh. My guild almost got eaten alive by a salt whale.
A salt whale? I would hardly call that a crisis. You see, my guild...
Enough. You...
Forget it. I don't want to waste my breath talking to a sly buttershell fox like you.
Just the buttershell fox cookie just comes up to like... Why? That was just mean.
What say you, little one? Any of my wares catch your eye?
I told you I'm not little. I am a king.
Yes, your little majesty. What piques your interest? Perhaps a Kulfi delight?
I'll have you know that I do require something rather specific.
Watch it be like the Cake Hound crown.
Uh-huh. And what could that be?
The Cake Hound, you know, the crown that the crowned Cake Hound has, which we've been trying to search for like the first chapter. And also there was a bit of it that was referenced in the Queen Fair story. We never ended up getting it.
Ta-da! Here.
A grubby piece of paper.
This is a list of things I need for my loyal subjects.
Cake roll wooden sword, star jelly lantern, sugar-coated hard hat?
Sweet jelly candle set, cotton candy wool slippers, and last but not least, a dagger and a real canoe.
Did he add a real canoe right at the bottom when, like, they didn't have one for Mango Cookie to have? I feel... But then again, why is he writing it down? Why is he writing down a dagger?
Yes. I tried looking, but I couldn't find one around here. Maybe you, my new subjects, can.
Deal. I'll I'll help you find a real canoe.
Captain, with all due respect, do we have time to entertain this little kid?
How hard could it be to help out this youngin'? Think about it. We help him out now, and he grows up with fond memories of our guild. And when he's all grown up, he'll come right to us for trade. That's what I call a long-term investment.
What's an investment?
Oh boy.
Ah, an excellent question, my liege. Think of it like this. We'll help you out now, little king, and in return, you'll help us out using all your vast influence when you're a mighty grown-up monarch.
Too late! The deal is ours.
Oh, is that so? Did he sign a contract already? I must have missed it. Not that I recall. Meaning, the choice lies with our little king.
Sir, what about your order to set sail as soon as our ship is ready?
Oh, come on! Isn't this the most adorable royal you've ever seen? Let's entertain him for a while.
You know for a fact he said that while, like, pinching Custard's cheeks.
And who knows? He might repay us graciously when he becomes a real king. Let us show His Majesty our finest goods, and put the Jage Guild's wares to shame.
Do we know who they are?
Cookies of the Manju Guild, ma'am. They operate out of their base in Red Bean Harbor.
Yes. I've heard of the name before. Only the most dishonorable cookies reside there.
Beef.
Let's show these soft breads what the Jaga Guild is all about.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Judging by your lovely outfits, you must hail from Pearl Choco Bay. Your lack of manners has a certain rustic charm.
At least we're not some two-faced sleaze.
We'll see about that.
Wowee! My new subjects are so eager to help out.
I wouldn't call that helping out.
Thank you, my loyal subjects, and good luck.
So I feel like what's going to happen, I know we do have the next part of the story, which I'm probably not going to read as of right now, but what I think is going to happen is, I think they're either going to like try and get one item at the same time and see who can get it first, or they're going to split up and see like, okay, if we get this thing, then the other person won't get this thing. But then the other team is like, okay, we need to try and go for these items first because they're the quickest to get, and if we get more, then we can get the favor from Custard Cookie III, you know, the king here. And all in return, once you get some good money profiting, then you know what? It's gonna work out for all of us. So that seems like an interesting strategy, just you gotta make sure you keep the king happy. So with that being said, considering how the next cutscene is Merchant Feud, ooh, that's gonna be a great time. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the video right here, but before I do, I will just read a few more comments, just because there's still some available. Like, there's one from Minty Chester Clan saying, question of the day, I actually like lemon cookies, very chill. Appreciate that. Cars, Ultimate Life Form, says, question of the day, lemon cookie reminds me of a young Justin Bieber. I don't even know what to say about that one. Shauna Moran also says, are we gonna get cream soda cookie overview? I probably need to do that, yes. You'll get that hopefully soon. Linda Gio says, question of the day, Lemon Cookie is really cool. He's probably my favorite member of the Citrus Squad. I can understand that. I think Lemon's really cool too. Insert Gaming Trade here just says, bro, the cool guy, just for not technically being a cookie. Also, why are the other Citrus Squad members not at least a guest? Because they're gonna become playable. They'll become playable soon, canon. Confirmed. ML My Day just says 2 million diamonds. It's not gonna be 2 million soon. Luna Cupcake says, question of the day, he's cool, I guess. Yeah, I guess he's cool. And lastly, a comment from Essence says, question of the day, I hate Lime Cookie. Always like Lemon Cookie, and he's chill cookie I never knew I needed. Also, I'm not shipping for him. Not. You mean simping or shipping for him? Like you're not shipping him with anyone else? And I don't know why the sudden Lime Cookie hate was there, like what the plum? Whatever. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel, but above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.